My amplified unit. It's a damn good thing I had my coffee this morning, and a lot of it, because moments after I finished uploading the good, the bad, and the ugly review video for Elimination Chamber, yes, that is fully uploaded, go check it out if you haven't already. Moments after that finished uploading, I got all these messages talking about how Chyna was officially being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. But here's the catch. It's with and a part of Degeneration X. So all of DX is officially going into the Hall of Fame this year, guys. You're talking Triple H, Shawn Michaels, X-Pac, Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg. All 5 to go with Chyna. Did I say 5? Yes, I put in X-Pac, correct? X-Pac, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Chyna. Those 6. Now here's the mixed reviews you're about to get from the Amplified Man. On the one hand, let's put out the obvious statement, which we're all thinking right now. Finally, it's about time. Nobody deserves this more than Chyna when you look at what she did in this business. So the fact that she's gonna go in at all, we can all let out that sigh of relief and say, finally. However, the balloons, cupcakes, streamers, pyro, all the good feelings, that's gonna be short-lived for the moment. Because now I want to flip it to the other hand. How are you going to throw her in as a group when she should have first been put into the Hall of Fame as an individual? That's how you go about this the right way. There is no reason under the sun in this planet that DX needs to go in this year. If you want to do this correctly and you want DX to go in soon, you can do it in 2 years, maybe even 3 years. But first, let's begin the process. What's the process? It is putting in Chyna the way she should be put in, as an individual first. You did it with Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, woo! Back in 2009. He went in by himself, and then 3 years later in 2012, you put in the 4 Horsemen. So you let Ric Flair have his day in the sun, and then you put in the Horsemen as a group. This is foolish to see the entire group of DX, and then a few years down the road, maybe, I doubt it, but maybe, Chyna gets to go in again by herself. It's almost like working backwards. Chyna put in her body of work was more than just DX, I assure you. When you look at what she meant to this business and what she did as an individual. The first women to ever go into the Royal Rumble and compete. The first women to ever qualify for the King of the Ring tournament. First women to ever capture the Intercontinental Championship more than once. First women to ever contend for the Heavyweight Championship. What about the storyline she was in? Turning on Triple H, joining forces with Eddie Guerrero, 2 separate storylines. How about the co-championship storyline with Chris Jericho? How about the feud she had with Jeff Jarrett? I can go on and on with epic storylines, championship runs, and character development that Chyna went through in a short 5 years than I can for most of the roster that's been there for 10 years. And she doesn't deserve to go in by herself? And I know I'm gonna get those that say, BC, baby steps. At least she's going in. You never know. In the future, they may give her an individual Hall of Fame induction. Well, shoot. Why don't I just, I'll sit here and I'll be waiting for that moment to arise. How's that? I'll be on pins and needles waiting for that moment to arrive, because I doubt it's going to happen. This was an easy way out for WWE. They knew they were feeling the heat with people like Owen Hart not being inducted and people like Chyna not being inducted. And the Macho Man, when it was too late, finally got inducted. With Chyna, it was already too late, and they kept on feeling the fire and the heat from fans. I've made a couple of videos now talking about how this is an absolute crime. It is criminal that Chyna is not in the Hall of Fame. Because they're on their high horse. She did things morally that they're not accepting. Please. I can tell you right now a list of Hall of Famers in that Hall of Fame that have done way worse than making some movies naked. That's the truth. So don't tell me baby steps. This is a conglomerate, multi-million/billion-dollar company. You do things the right way. Chyna goes in first this year, and then a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, you can bring all of DX if Triple H and Shawn Michaels and them really want the spotlight to be on the group. That's one man's feelings on it, though. Let me know what you guys think, man. There's a comment section below. Are you down with this? Are you, first and foremost, like myself, just happy that she's finally going in, but then hit by the realization that this is totally the opposite way it should be going down? Do you agree with the Amplified Man? Or are you just okay that she's going in, period? Or do you think they should wait until she is by herself first? If you're gonna do the group, later, years from now. Chyna gets to go in first. And again, I feel that way strongly because I looked at the facts, the evidence. This isn't just opinion. I went over her career in that 4 to 5 year span that she had in WWE, WWF at the time. In that short amount of time, she accomplished more than most superstars will ever accomplish in their entire careers, 10 plus years, most of them, in that company, in this business. Chyna did the deed. Nobody like her, there'll never be another like her. We talk about Sasha Banks and Bayley making history last night. Well, perhaps those type of history-making moments don't even occur if it ain't for women like Joanie Laurer, Chyna. But that's just the Amplified Man. Joanie Laurer is going in. The family and friends of Joanie Laurer may be there to see it, to witness it, and maybe they're feeling great about it. But they all deserve to see her on her own being inducted. That is the true way to praise her legacy. To remember her in memoriam. That is the best way to do it. Not as one of 6. And I know Chyna loved doing things in groups. Trust me, Joanie Laurer loved doing things in groups. But don't get it twisted. This is an accomplishment that she deserved on her own. That she went and fought for on her own. If it seems I'm extra amplified about it, for good reason. This has been a case that you guys know I've been watching very vividly for years now. And this is the way to decide to do it. You can BC, at least they're doing it me all you want. But I see through the bullshit, man. I'm gonna be there in attendance. I always said I'm gonna pay the ultimate memoriam to Joanie Laurer, to Chyna. It's in my backyard, New York, New Jersey. MetLife Stadium, Barclays Center. This is where all the festivities for WrestleMania are going down. I'll be there. Front and center, live, in attendance, and watching it all go down. And I'll be cheering, and I'll be loving it. But I'll know in the back of my mind, man, this better not be the end as far as talks for Hall of Fame and Chyna go. There better be another one coming in the future, and this one is an individual one. There better, or else I will not drop this cause. I will keep up the good fight, and I will keep exposing the bullshit. But for now, I got that all off my chest. I will try my very best to shut up about that and just be happy for Joanie Laurer. I will be happy for Chyna that she is going in and taking her rightful place. And afterwards, don't be surprised if you hear me exposing some bullshit and talking about how Joanie Laurer now needs to be put in there as Chyna. Joanie Laurer herself, her own accomplishments. Not with a group of men behind her, or in front of her, or beside her. Just Joanie kicking the shit out of motherfuckers. Kicking the shit out. She was the man as a woman before any other woman man came along, I assure you. So, congrats to Chyna. But, people like me will make sure this is not your only induction. I assure you. They're not escaping that easy. Oh, not by a long shot. But it is official. Degeneration X, Chyna, more importantly, is officially going into the Hall of Fame. We expect the official announcement by WWE on air anyway to come either tonight or next week. But at this point, they're not even mentioning the Hall of Fame on their television shows, pay-per-views, anything. So maybe they won't publicly state it on television. But we do expect this news to explode over the next 24 hours to 48 hours. But you ain't pulling one over the Amplified Man that easy. She deserves this, but a whole lot more. The Amplified Man. Now, after the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly review for Elimination Chamber that I put up 2 hours ago, and this breaking news, now we can go about our day. Now I can finally go get another coffee, do the deeds that I need to do today, try to get it all finished before Monday Night Raw hits the air tonight. Because I definitely need to check that out in its entirety, because this is the fallout of what was a damn good pay-per-view last night, Elimination Chamber. And this is really where the road to WrestleMania, we start bumping that speedometer up to 80, 85, 90. Do we dare break 100 miles an hour on this road to Mania? You're damn right we're going to. And the Amplified Man is in the driver's seat. Uh-oh, that can't be a damn good thing. Holla at your boy, B motherfucking C, the Amplified Man, saying check you.